let's keep playing the clip here, see if there's anything else to mine out.
Let's pull it back up.
These, number two, the playback. Can I play back what I think you're saying?
Well, Brené, this is my big aha from this conversation. Is I came into it thinking about pocket presence as an individual skill, but what you just spelled out is that it's actually a collective capability. It's enhanced by the systems that you build into your team and the norms that then a group of people follow together that allows each individual to have that presence.
Oh my God, you
Okay,
just
why don't we
put
pause
icing
there, Joe?
sprinkles and an edible flower on my cupcake of pocket presents.
Cupcake of pocket presents. Love that. I want one of
That's
those
fun. I
cupcakes.
mean, I think having a similar reaction to that as Brené did, which is, I think that this what Adam Grant here, I think what he says is, it's actually a collective capability. And I think he's talking about pocket presence there. He's saying it's actually a collective capability. It's enhanced by the systems that you build into your team.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I think what he's saying is, this is interesting. It's like we might traditionally think of pocket presence as more of an individual skill, right? Like it's if you don't know sports, like this is a phrase or a term that is attributed to quarterbacks, right? Who can stand with poise, who can be calm under pressure, right? And can be sort of connected to what's going on around them, have like situational awareness and make the right call. But I think what Adam is getting at here is that is really enhanced when the team is all moving together, right? It's not just we might have thought about this as an individual thing, but the more that we have adopted team norms, agreements, ways of working, right? Like it greatly increases the odds that we're going to show up more effective in our role, right? So I think this stood out to me because I think up to this point, I've probably just thought about pocket presence as like an individual skill to be honed. But what I'm now thinking about is that it's greatly impacted by those around us.
Yeah. Well, I think this way in which he stretches our thinking is replicable across other capabilities that we expect of leaders as well. And that's what he reminds me of here is that, when we can think about those capabilities that we want to see in leaders, and we can work to create that across a team and think about it really as a collective capability, right? Be it pocket presence, team psychological safety, right? These different capabilities that we want to see in leaders. He's reminded us that we can actually build this collectively as a team. And when we do that, we see an even greater impact, right? So I'm almost imagining this, when he says this visual of not only is the quarterback at the presence, right, but the running back and the offensive linemen are also sort of operating in this almost state of, flow together because they're so aware of each other, right? And they have this real sense of team that's really powerful. But one thing that I think is just important that he points out to us as well is that our systems make it more possible for us to have really strong pocket presence. So I know we didn't play this part of the clip, but in her book, she uses Brady as the exemplar for strong pocket presence.
Yeah.
And he was someone who sort of inherently had just a really high degree of this and nurtured and developed it over time. But I think if we were to get him on the pod, he might suggest that because he felt so clear and confident and comfortable in the system that he was working within, right? That allowed him to be, to have even a greater degree of it. And so if we're to make the connection to leadership, right, when we're actually, in these moments of where we need to have a lot of pocket presence, be it the weekly meeting, right, or bigger moments maybe of tension. If we have systems and norms that are supporting us, we're going to be able to focus on that element of our leadership, as opposed to being distracted, right?
Mm.
Or restricted by the lack of norms and structures.
Yeah, that's great, Joe. Yeah, and I think I'm hearing sort of like this, or I'm getting out of this, like this two-dimensional aspect of pocket presence. One is uh, the way in which our individual presence is improved and strengthened by and impact and influenced by those that we're working with, and degree to which we feel alignment. But is also just this picture of like the collective pocket presence, right? Which, it's kind of an interesting view, but if you were just to say, if you were to continue with the football analogy and you were to like look at the entire team, I guess we would have to have a different name for it, because
Yeah.
it's about more than just the pocket. But when the team is really connected and operating within strong systems that they have um, had voice in creating, right? Like
Mhm.
maybe not exactly the same level, but they've had opportunity to contribute to them and shape them, and now they're performing within them,
Mhm.
right? That team is moving much more in unison together, right? Which is, I love the Brady analogy, because I think, yeah, yes, he had natural talents and skills and instincts that were, superhuman almost, right? From his ability to see the field move quickly, react, and just the way he processes information. But I hate to say this because I love the Chicago Bears, but maybe it wouldn't have bared out the same way if he was on the Bears, right?
Listen,
And then
2001
having a new
Super
coach
Bowl.
every 18 months, and
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
That
Absolutely.
it took strong systems to be developed, good coaching, all these things all came together for them to be, arguably the best team of all time, and
Yeah.
for him to be arguably the best quarterback of all time.
Yeah.